Hello everyone, we are from True Maths and in this video we are going to solve the second question of this series which is based on dice. Here two dice are thrown simultaneously. You have to find the possibility. In the first case, when 5 will not come up on either of them, 5 will come up on at least once, and in the third case 5 will come up on both dice. Now, before solving this, you must know the sample space for this particular question, because two dice are thrown simultaneously. So, first of all, we have already discussed in the previous video that if you need to find the total number of outcomes, because two dices are thrown simultaneously, so the total number of outcomes will be 36. And those 36 outcomes will be like this. In the first dice, 1 might come, and in the second dice, 1 will also come. Here it will be 2 and 1. In the first, 3 might come, and in the second, 1 might come. This is 4 and 1, 5 and 1, 6 and 1. So this is the first 6 possibilities, where in the first case 1 will come, and in the second case second, and so on. In the second set of outcomes, in the first case 2 will come, and the second case 2 will come. Here the 1 will come, and there 2 will come in the second one. 2 and 2 will come in both the dices. 3 and 2, 4 and 2, 5 and 2, and 6 and 2. And in the third case, 1 and 3 will come, 1 and 2 and 3, 3 and 3, 4 and 3, 5 and 3, and 6 and 3. 1 and 4, 2 and 4, 3 and 4, 4 and 4, 5 and 4, 6 and 4. And in the next, 1 and 5, 2 and 5, 3 and 5, 4 and 5, 5 and 5, and 6 and 5. And in the last, 1 and 6, 2 and 6, 3 and 6, 4 and 6, 5 and 6, and 6 and 6. These are the 36 possible outcomes for this particular question. Now, you need to find the probability when 5 will not come up on either of them. And if you need to find the probability of any event, and that is equals to the number of favorable outcomes is divided by total number of outcomes. So for the first case, 5 will not come up on either of them, means 5 must not come on either of them. For that, we can calculate here. This is the first case where 5 is not there. 2, 3, 4 and 5. This we cannot calculate here because we need to find when 5 is not come up on either of them. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is the first case. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. And this we can't calculate because there is already 1 5 present in all the cases. And this will be 21, 22, 23, 24 and 25. So there are 25 sample spaces where 5 is not coming in either of them. So these 25 sample spaces can be considered as favorable outcomes. So for the first case, probability of 5 not coming on either of them will be equals to, so the favorable outcome is 25, and here the total number of outcomes are 36. So this is the answer for the first case. Now we have to find the second answer, in which 5 will come up on at least once. So basically these two are complement to each other, means these are complementary of each other, where this is the probability of not coming 5 and this is the probability of coming 5. So we have already discussed in the previous video, means the sum of these two probabilities must be equals to 1. We have already discussed that the probability of an event and probability of, this is the happening of this event and this is not happening of this event, is basically equals to 1. So if the probability of 5 coming, not coming, at least either of them is this, so obviously the probability of 5 coming will be equals to 1 minus 25 by 36, and if you solve this, this will be equals to 11 upon 36. So this is how you can find this second answer. Now at the third, you have to find 5 will come up on both dices. So if you look at this sample spaces, there is only one case here where 5 has come in both dices. So in all of the sample spaces, there is only one favorable outcome here. So for the third case, probability of 5 coming in both the dices will be equals to, the favorable outcomes are 1 and the total number of outcomes will be equals to 36. So this will be the answer for this third case. So this is how you can solve the question based on dice. If you like this video, please subscribe to our channel, and if you have any problem in maths, you can directly contact to us. The phone number, the email address and the WhatsApp number is given below in the description. In the next video, we'll solve the question based on cards. Thank you.